Okay, welcome to TubTime, where we do the currently musical oracles deck. This is a personal reflection and exploration of sacred intimacy. I'm drawing the cards and trying to find higher meaning and universal truths in my own exploration of intimacy, and I believe it's very sacred. Welcome to TubTime. Thought I would start with something super awkward, and it's just any time that anyone sees this ever would be wonderful. And I think it's a great pursuit to just have a conversation with yourself about what intimacy is, just to be a better partner. Got a Billie Holiday candle. But to have more pleasure in this physical life for yourself, right? But anyway, for all the reasons that I think that this is a great thing to try and a great project, this intimacy in the tub. Oh, I forgot to say we're in the tub. Tarot Oracle card exploration project. For all the reasons that it's great to do this. Right now, and anytime that you watch it is great, but right now is 2020 and it really sucks. I think everyone's relationship with themselves is super intense because we're quarantined in our homes generally. A lot of people work at home and it's just a lot of time with yourself often, so or a lot of time with kids, or just a lot of contrast between being isolated and being stressed. So I thought I would say that about this current time, and then also I thought I would start with something super awkward, because if we're gonna connect with what it is to be intimate, I think it's about connecting with feelings too. And so, trying to be vulnerable, exploring awkwardness, exploring quietness. These are things that I'm imperfectly presenting to this moment, but things that we should truly, madly, deeply think about if we're talking about sacred intimacy. And that's like my 2 cents, presented in a weird way. Okay, so this is tarot or oracle time in the tub. Right now we're still just doing music oracles, and let's see, I keep them in this funky old antique bucket because man. Tried to create my own sacred little altar temple for us in the tub here. I think that's super important. Each time I've set it up in a different way. I put that in the intro. I'd be so interested if anyone wants to ever see these and leave comments about what tarot or oracle cards are to you, how far that goes into your psychology, your spirituality, just like how you would put it into words. if you want to state like a current belief that you have about this tool. Just would be interested in what happens if people put comments in about that. I have a degree in theology. I'm super interested. I'm just super curious. Alright. Forgot to say that since we're in the tub, the way that I've started this is, the way that we do it so far is that I'm just shuffling until we get a card in the tub. And the card that decides to join me in the water is the card for us for this day, which is not particular to any time. This is just a conversation with us, not just. It's a great conversation with ourselves about what we need to feel sacred in our intimate relationship with our physical body or with someone else's body or whatever. Let's see what you got. Ooh, okay. Let's see what you got. And then we finally, then it happened. Alright, maybe, ooh. I've been really wondering, because there's always, anyway, I've been really wondering what the right let it go, like let go and let God attitude was in the area of love. So I forget what I said right before that fell in the car in the tub, but that's probably cool. Alright. So we got Frank Sinatra. Old Blue Eyes. I've been thinking a lot about this hat as a style. Right before I hopped in the water here, I was taking a little break between the setup and I was listening to Winona Oak, He Don't Love Me, and there's a scene where she wears this hat. So awesome. Winona Oak is so sexy and hot. If you haven't listened to her music, it's so good. No, he don't love me. No, he don't love me. No. Okay, sorry. Frank Sinatra. New York, New York. Everyone looks up to the guy behind the guy. Fly yourself to the moon of your choice. You only get one shot at life, so aim high. As a woman, I guess specifically as a straight woman in this conversation, I sort of, and it made me think of Winona Oak too, right before this, and her scene as, I don't know what she was going for, but like wearing this exact outfit in her video. And then it says the guy behind the guy. I think it can be interesting to be a really strong, tough chick. I feel like I'm a really strong, tough chick. But then I also really am seeking a masculine counterpart. Specifically, you know, maybe a lot of people feel that way. I don't know if that's something other people are thinking about, but that's definitely a part of like the churning inside a lot of us, I think. Maybe someone else will get something out of that Winona Oak video as well, because it's really profound. She's a profound artist as well, and I really think that music isn't the only way to have sacred intimacy with ourselves or in like making love, but it's a really good way. But like, even maybe if you've stumbled upon this because you're trying to renew your relationship with your old blue eyes or whatever, you know, remember that you can. I like vinyls. I think they're way sexier, but you know, play some music, light some candles, that is one easy solution for sacred intimacy. Okay. Frank Sinatra. It was such a simple, it was just one card and it really wanted to come out. I forget what I said. Something like, let it be. Let it be, let it be. And then we will, I guess, get our answer in love and intimacy. I really like it. There is, I don't know where to put Frank so we can remember. But there is a bit that goes with him. Pardon me. Anyway, there it is. I put on my front hand. He's under S. Well, a solitary working class would-be wise guy. One generation removed from Ellis Island, Frank Sinatra broke hearts, behaved badly, and reinvented the American popular song along the way. His voice could mine exquisite sadness from the glossiest material, hinting at the darkness and chaos lurking just below the swinging, well-groomed sheen of the American dream. Dubbed the innkeeper by his friends because of his extraordinary generosity, and codenamed Napoleon by the U.S. Secret Service in response to his abundant self-confidence, Sinatra was the embodiment of the cocksure, upwardly mobile alpha male, the champ who made the big comeback, the perfectionist who let nothing stand in his way. I think this is really interesting message, and I'm going to take a lot away from it, but I hope you did too. I think specifically for me, and I hope that everyone has their own meaning, maybe the New York. I'm leaving today, off to start a new adventure, which is the very best way to have intimacy, if that's what you're really longing for, is to be open to adventure, to be open to letting someone explain themselves, because if you're in a new land, like, maybe your perception of things initially won't be accurate, so it's not like just taking people for what they are, face value, like this old shyster, but just taking what people say about themselves and some of your own conclusions and then compromising those. But anyway, my personal takeaway is this struggle between this alpha male, this like sexy mother here, and the appeal of trying to have an affect that's real charming and snazzy, and how tempting that might be, and the truth of where that puts women, of feeling really skeptical and feeling really torn and having a lot of mixed feelings, and then also really feeling like if that's what it takes to be strong, that maybe they'll take on the wolf's clothes, like the hat and the suit and the maleness, and try to provide that for themselves, because at the end of the day, that truth and honesty with yourself is so rich and deep, and at least if you have that and you're a strong woman, maybe it's easier to just be alpha and to be on your own and be your own alpha wolf. And I think that's a struggle that's real, so just a little mention to that. Those things, y'all. Tub time out.